Hello, good morning, students. We are live now. Sirish, Divyashri, Likhita, Suchitra, and Shuyasi has joined. Yes, and Sanika, Abhinandan. Is my audio and video clear? Okay, so my audio and video is clear. Okay, thank you for confirming. Let's start with today's class. So today we are going to do problem solving. Problem solving is it's a part of quadratic equations. So here basically, see, I want to tell you at the starting itself, see, I am not going to tell you how to solve quadratic equations. So this is not the main topic here. So solving of quadratic equations, I am assuming you already know by splitting the middle term, or you can use the quadratic formula also. So I am just going to help you to make quadratic equations, to how to make or form quadratic equations. So it's like a word problems where equation formation we have to do. So that's what I am going to guide you with today. So word problem type of questions we are going to do. So here in quadratic equations, few types are there. So basically, I hope you have understood that I am not going to help you to solve quadratic equation. Only the formation of quadratic equations we are going to do. And sometimes if I feel the quadratic equation is so easy, I am not going to solve also. So till the formation we are going to do. So here some problems are related to numbers. Problems are related to numbers where you can see apart from the numbers some consecutive numbers will be there. Consecutive numbers. Then you can also see fractional type of numbers, fractional numbers. And other than that, area or perimeter of polygons, area or perimeter of polygons. Polygons means like any three-sided figure or four-sided figure. Basically, triangles and rectangles only you might expect. Then age-related problems. Age-related problems. Then we have distance and time-related problems. Distance, speed, and time, you can say. So these are few categories in which we are going to learn how to form quadratic equations from the given situation. So today we are going to start from the first category, numbers. So in numbers you can we are going to cover the consecutive numbers and fractions as well. Okay. So let's start. As this is the first class, the problems will be little easy. So because I want to people to get comfortable with the concept. So let's start with the word problem number first. And if anyone comes across any doubt in between, you can just let me know the doubt. I'll explain. So I'll see now how many of you have joined. 21 of you have joined. Abhinandan, Nikhil, Anika, Sanjay, Matthew, Aditya, Ranjan, Supriya, Navyashri, Janvi. Okay, let's go ahead then. First problem. Example number one we are going to do, and the problem is related to numbers. So what is given to us? So here some of the situations will be there, and we have to convert the situations into mathematical equations, and in equation also which we have to convert, this is quadratic equation. So quadratic equation standard form I'll tell you so that you don't have any confusion. Standard form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. This is the standard form of quadratic equation. The highest degree of the variable should be 2. So what is the statement now? 9 times a certain whole number is equals to 5 less than twice the square of the number. Find the number. So first of all, always see whatever we have to find. Whatever we have to find, the same thing we can assume as the unknown variable. Here we have to find the number. Here we have to find number. So number only we will assume as x. So we'll write that let the number let the number be x. Whatever we have to find, same thing we can assume as x. Now 9 times. See, as I will read, I will be writing 9 times. 9 times. Times in maths means multiplication. So times means you have to remember all these words. So times means multiplication. 9 times a certain whole number. So here whole number is there which we have assumed as x. So 9 into x. 9 into x because it's written 9 times a certain whole number. So 9 I have written as it is. Times means multiplication. Whole number is a number which we have assumed as x is equal to I am writing as it is equals to some symbol. So is equals to 5 less than twice the square of the number. 5 less than twice the square. So we have to 5 less than twice the square. So what we have to do here, you have to think. 5 less than means we have to subtract minus. Less than means minus. Less than in maths means minus. So 5 less than from which number? So always remember whenever we are doing subtraction, we have to be very careful. I cannot do 5 minus something because from something I have to subtract 5. If I say 5 less than 10, 5 less than 10, what does it mean? So 5 less than 10 actually it means 10 minus 5. 5 less than 10 means 10 minus 5. So accordingly, I cannot say here 5 minus 10 because 10 minus 5 is 5 and 5 minus 10 is minus 5. So both are not equal. So that means 5 less than 5 I have 5 less than 10 I have to do 10 minus 5. So same concept here also we are going to apply. So I have to subtract 5 from something, but from which thing I have to subtract twice the square. Twice means 2 times. Twice means 2 times. So twice means 2 times 2 into. Twice the square of the number. Square of the number is what? Number is x, which we have assumed. Square means its whole square I have to do. Square means its whole square I have to do. So this is 5 less than twice the square of the number. See, we have made the equation. Yes, so Shriyasi has solved the equation also. So I am just shift now. This is 9 into x is 9x is equals to 2x square minus 5. So 9x, let's shift to other side. So when I shift to other side, 2x square as it is, first of all I am writing, see I have to write the equation. 2x square minus 5 is already there. 9x, if I shift to other side, it will become minus 9x. Now other side nothing is there. So I'll be just writing 0. Now I have to just write the equation as it's there in standard form. So first of all square term 2x square, then linear term where the degree of the variable is 1 minus 5 is equals to 0. So this is the required equation. This is the required equation. You can see it's a quadratic equation. Now we can simplify this equation by using splitting the middle term formula. Splitting the middle term formula you all know how to do. So first of all product of first and last. Product of first and last I am writing. So product of first and last is 2 into minus 5 which is equals to minus 10. So and middle term is equals to minus 9. Middle term means this one. So first term is 2, last term is minus 5. So these things I have written. Now middle term I have to split into two factors such that the product should be equals to minus 10 and their addition should be equals to minus 9. So what will be the factors? Minus 10. So 2x square minus 10. Shreyasi has given the factor minus 10 plus 1 minus 10x plus 1x. See 10 into 1 if you multiply, 10 into 1 if you multiply, you'll be getting 10, and if you do their addition or subtraction, you can get the 9 also. It depends on the sign. So minus 10 and plus 1 we have to choose, then only we will get the required things. See in detail I am not going to explain this thing. If you want, I'll just share one video in the link. You can just go through. If you don't know how to solve splitting the middle equation, you can go through with that. Okay, so here I'll just solve the equation now. So this is one pair, this is one pair. So here we can take out the common factor. So from first the common factor is 2. 2x is the common factor. So what is left behind here? X minus 5. From second, 1 is the common factor. What is left? X minus 5 is equals to 0. So x minus 5 now again is the common factor. Now after taking this x minus 5 out, what is left? 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. So either x minus 5 is equals to 0 or 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. So if we solve the value of x, we will get here value of x is equals to 5, or x is equals to, if you solve this one, minus 1 by 2 you will get. But it's given to us in the question that x is a whole number. X is a whole number. So you have to, when you are writing your answer, it should match with according to the given situation. Whole number, if you see, it's only 5. Whole numbers are what? Set of whole numbers means the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3 up to so on. These are the whole numbers. So here we got two values of x, because in quadratic equation always we will get two values of x. But the answer is what? X is equals to 5. X is equals to 5 is the required answer, because it says whole number. So you can say therefore the number is equals to 5. Number required whole number is equals to 5. You can just write the statement at the end. So anyone, any doubt? If anyone has any doubt, you can just tell me. Yes. No doubts. Let's do next question then. So the next question is also related to numbers only. Find a natural number whose square diminished by 84 is equals to thrice of 8 more than the given number. So we have to find now natural number. So we can assume, like I have told you in the previous question also, whatever we have to find, the same thing we can assume as x. So here we have to find, the question says find a natural number. So I'll write the natural number, let the natural number be x. Now let's form an equation. So what information is given to us, we just have to convert into mathematical equation. So find a natural number whose square diminished. Diminished means subtraction. Diminished means less than. The meaning of diminished is less than, or in maths it means subtraction. Less than also means subtraction. So diminished means subtraction only. So what we have to do, find a natural number whose square diminished by 84. Square diminished by 84 means square of the natural number is x square. Find a natural number whose square. Natural number square diminished by 84. Diminished means subtraction. So minus 84. It is equals to, as it is I am writing thrice. Thrice means 3 times. So thrice means, so these you can make notes also. Thrice means 3 times. 3 times means 3 into. So is equals to 3 into 8 more than the given number. 3 into, so multiplication when I am doing, so multiplication, so I am just trying, I am going to write this thing in bracket, because multiplication of which thing I have to do thrice of 8. 8 more. More in maths means plus. In maths, so symbols you have to remember. More in maths means addition, plus. So is equals to thrice. Thrice means 3 into 8 more than the given number. What is the given number? 8. Given number is 8. So you just have to read one by one whatever word is there. You write the word in this form. So let's simplify this. So x square minus 84 is equals to, now let's do this multiplication. And here the mistake which you have to avoid. So here don't write it like this. Thrice 8 more than the given number. So if you write like this, what will happen? If you don't write bracket, if you don't write bracket here, so you will just do 24 plus x. So for avoiding this mistake, you wherever bracket you have to write, you can write like I have written here. So this will become 24, 3 into 8 is 24, 3 into x is 3x. 3 into x is 3x. Now let's shift all the terms to this side. So x square minus 84 is already there. If I shift 24 to this side, it will become minus 24. If I shift 3x, so it will become minus 3x. Other side nothing is there. I can write equals to 0. Now let's write it in the form of standard equation. So standard form is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. This is the standard equation. So I'll just write it in this form, x square minus 3x. So minus minus is plus, these two are like terms, we can add them. So this will become minus 108. Minus minus plus with a minus sign. So we have got the required quadratic equation. Yes, so x square minus 84 is equals to 24x plus 3x. When we simplified that, the required equation which we got it, x square minus 3x minus 108. Okay, so x value Shreyas is already calculated. Okay, you can tell me the factors, because factorization I am not going to do. So here till here only I will explain you. After that I'll just solve the equation. Yes, what are the factors? So by splitting the middle term we have to do minus 3, we will split into two factors. So factors Shreyasi has given, I'll be just writing. So x square minus 12, x square minus 12 plus 3x minus 108. So when minus 3 I am splitting into minus 12 and 9. So their addition is equals to minus 3 and product is equals to product of first and last. See, product of first and last is minus 108. First is 1, 1 into 108 is negative 108. Middle term is negative 3. So accordingly factorization we have done. So this is first pair, this is second pair. We can take out the common factor now. So here x is common. So x minus 12 plus here 3 is common. X minus 12 is equals to 0. Now again x minus 12 and x minus 12 we can take out common. So x minus 12 I have taken out. So what is left behind? X plus 3. What is left behind? See, x plus 3 is equals to 0. If we simplify value of x, so x minus 12 is equals to 0. One factor I am equating with 0, or the other factor also I am equating with 0. X plus 3 is equals to 0. From here we will get the value of two values of x we will get always, because we are solving quadratic equations. So x value is equals to, when 12 we shift to other side, positive 12 will get, or when we shift 3 to other side, negative 3 we will get. But it's 9. Where it is 9? Okay, it's 9. One second here. So negative 12 and 9 are the factors. So here it is 9. Okay, so I've corrected. So we have got two values of x. So what are the values of x which we are getting? So here it is 9. So one of the value we are getting negative, we are getting 12 and the other value we are getting negative 9. So here we have to find natural numbers. So we have to find natural numbers. So natural numbers are what? Set of natural number 1, 2, 3 up to so on. So what is the answer? Yes, so 12 is the answer because natural number cannot be negative. Natural number cannot be negative. So x is equals to negative 9 we are ignoring here. So x is equals to 12 is required natural number. Is required natural number. So let's do next question. Anyone, any doubt? So question number 3 I am going to do now. If till here anyone has any doubt, you can just post your comment. Okay. The sum of two natural numbers is 8. Determine the numbers if the sum of the reciprocals is 8 by 15. Okay, so no doubts. Okay, so what is given to us now? The sum of natural numbers. So how many natural numbers are there? How many natural numbers are there? We have two natural numbers. We have two natural numbers. So we can assume. So that's what we have to find. Determine the numbers means we have to find the numbers. So we can assume whatever we have to find. So same thing we can assume as the numbers. So we can assume let the two let the two natural numbers be x and y. So what is given to us? So I have just assumed the numbers as x and y. Why I have assumed like this? Because two natural numbers are given to us. So one of the number I have assumed as x, another one I have assumed as y. Now what is the first situation given to us? The sum of two numbers is 8. Sum of two numbers is 8. So that means I can write sum means addition. Sum means addition plus. So x plus y is equals to 8. So this is the first equation, but I can just write my equations in one variable only. So x plus y is equals to 8. This is the first equation. Now another thing is also given to us. Determine the numbers if the sum of their reciprocals. So sum of their reciprocals is also given to us. Sum of their reciprocals. So reciprocals will be what? So reciprocal of x will be reciprocal of x. X means x by 1, y means y by 1. So their reciprocals if I do, so interchanging of numerator and denominator. So this is 1 by x and this is 1 by y. So sum of the reciprocals means 1 by x plus 1 by y is equals to 8 by 15. This is equals to 8 by 15. So I've got two equations, but quadratic equation should be in, yes, quadratic equation should be in one variable. So what we can do from first equation, we can find the value of x or y. Anything we can do. We can find the value of one of the variable. So let's say the value of y, I'll find the value of y if I find. So x I have to shift to other side. What I have to do? X I have to shift to other side. Because quadratic equation is in one variable, so from first equation I am finding the value of y. So y is 8 minus x. And this value I will just substitute in the second equation. So value of y we can substitute in second equation. Substitute in second equation. So let's do substitution now. Second equation I have already written. So it is 1 by x plus 1 by y. What is the value of y? 8 minus x. See, I have written with different color. The value of y is equals to 8 minus x. So here at place of y, I have just substituted its value as 8 minus x. So this is equals to 8 by 15. Now two fractions are getting added. Two fractions are getting added. So whenever two fractions are getting added, we have to make denominators same or take LCM. So how to do that? See, always, now you have to remember, always just multiply this. multiplication of the denominator. So x into 8 minus x into 8 minus x, and what to write here? 1 into 8 minus x. So here cross multiplication. So 1 into 8 minus x is 8 minus x only, and here also cross multiplication, plus x into 1 is x. If you multiply anything with 1, answer will be same. So here we multiplied 8 minus x with 1, we got 8 minus x here, and here we multiplied 1 with x, we got x. So always you have to follow this process only. Is equals to 8 by 15. Now here minus x and plus x will get cancelled. Minus x and plus x is getting cancelled. So what we are left with now? Only 8 at the numerator, and here let's multiply. So 8 into x is 8x. 8 into x is 8x, minus x into x is x square, which is equals to 8 by 15. Now both the sides 1 fractions are there. When both the sides 1 fractions are there, we just have to do cross multiplication. So 15 will shift to other side. When we shift 15 to other side, it will get multiplied with 8. So 8 into 15, and this also we can shift to other side. So this will become 8 into 8x minus x square. Now here we can see, here also we have 8, here also we have 8. Both the sides we have 8, and this 8 is getting multiplied. Both the sides we have 8 and 8 is getting multiplied. So you can cancel that. Same thing whenever we have on both the sides with same mathematical equation or with same mathematical operation, we can cancel, because anyhow this 8 when you shift to other side, it will get divided. Whenever you are going to shift 8 to other side, it will get divided and it's going to get cancel only. So instead of shifting it to other side, directly you can cancel. But the sign should be same and same mathematical operation. Both of are getting multiplied and both of them they are positive. So I cancel. Now what I am left with, 15 is equals to 8x minus x square. Let's shift these terms to this side. If I shift, so x square it will become positive. So 15 is already there. I'll just write it in standard form directly. Standard form is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So x square, when I shift to this side will become positive x square, minus 8x, because this is positive here, when we shift to other side it will become negative. 15 is positive, it's already this side, so we can shift here. We can write here as positive 15 only. So this is the required equation. This is the required equation. We can just simplify this one. So what are the factors? What are the factors? You can tell me the factors so that I can just write its solution. So solving part you can do yourself. Till equation I'll just explain you. So equation is x square minus 8x plus 15 is equals to 0. So factors are minus 3 minus 5. So 8 we can split as minus 3x minus 5x, because minus 3 minus 5, if you add them minus 8 you will get, and if you multiply them the product is positive 15. So here common factor, this is one pair, this is one pair, so here common factor is x minus 3, here common factor minus 5, minus is outside, so again when we are writing, so inner sign we have to change. So x minus 3 and x minus 5 is equals to 0. So x minus 3 is equals to 0, or x minus 5 is equals to 0, x is equals to 3, or x is equals to 5. So both the values of x are acceptable. Both the values of x are acceptable because both the values of x we got in terms of like the required thing, which is natural numbers. So both the values are acceptable. See here, don't think we have found two numbers and this is answer. See, our two numbers are x and y. So x value we have found 2. So x is equals to 3. So which we can see, we have to find the second number also with the help of y, because our second number is y. So what is the value of y? Y is equals to 8 minus x. Y is equals to 8 minus x. So 8 minus 3. So this is equals to 5. So first number is 3 and another number is 5. But we have another value of x. x is equals to x possibility is 5 also. So in this case also let's find the value of y. Y is here. From here I am taking y is equals to 8 minus x. At the starting we wrote. So y is equals to 8 minus 5. So y is equals to 3. So the numbers are 3, 3 and 5, or also the numbers are 5 and 3. So like this you have to write. Is it clear? Let's do next question. Question number 4. A natural number. A natural number when increased by 12 equals 160 times its reciprocal. Find the number. What we have to do, whatever we have to find, same thing we can just assume as x. So what we have to find? The natural number. Let the natural number be x. So whatever we have to find, first of all, always remember the same thing we are going to assume as x. Now a number when increased by 12. Increase also means in mathematics addition. So increase more than. So there's symbols you have to remember, it's plus. A number I am writing increased by 12. Increased means plus. With which number it is increased? By 12. See, by is not division. By is not division. Simply you have to say, some of the students they'll feel by means division. No, it's increased by 12. So increased means plus. So that means x plus 12. A number when increased by 12, number is x plus 12 equals I'm just writing equals to 160 times. 160 times means 160 into times means multiplication. 160 times its reciprocal. See, if the number is x, what is its reciprocal? Its reciprocal is x means x by 1. So its reciprocal is 1 by x. This. So number when increased by 12, it's 160 times its reciprocal. So we have got, so x plus 12 is equals to 160. So it is like this, 160 into 1 is 160, x into 1 is x. Because here fractions are getting multiplied, numerator with numerator you have to multiply, and denominator with denominator. Let's shift x to other side because it's a fraction. So x we have to shift to other side. When we shift x to other side, x will get multiplied. So multiplied with both the numbers you have to, multiplication with both the numbers you have to do. So x into x and x into 12. So x square plus x into x is x square, 12 into x is 12x is equals to 160. Now let's shift 160 to other side because we know the standard form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. This is the standard form. So we have to write the equation in standard form. So x square plus 12x minus 160 is equals to 0. Yes, so what are the factors? X value is 8. Shiva Shankar has given the factors 20 and minus 8. Okay, so x square, see the required equation I have got here. You can see this is the required quadratic equation. Now we just have to simplify by splitting the middle term. So I'll be just writing. So factors. So what are the factors? 20 and minus 8. So positive 20 minus 8x minus 160 is equals to 0. So this is x square plus 20x is one factor. So x I am taking common. This is one pair and this is another pair. So x plus 20 minus 8 I am taking out common. Again x plus 20 is equals to 0. Now x plus 20 and x minus 8 is equals to 0. So x plus 20 is equals to 0 or x minus 8 is equals to 0. So from here we will get the value of x as minus 20. We will get the value as minus 20 or x value as 8. These are the values which we will get. But here, what is x? X is again natural number. So which value of x we will accept here? Yes, so Navya has given the answer. Shiva Shankar has also given the answer 8. So x is equals to 8 because natural numbers. So natural number cannot be negative. So this value of x we will ignore. So x is equals to 8 is the required natural number. Let's do next question now. Question number 5th. Till here anyone any doubt? Are you able to understand? Are you all able to understand? Okay, let's do then this one. The difference of two natural numbers is 4 and the difference of the reciprocal is 1 by 8. Find the numbers. So again this type of question we have done. So two natural numbers are there. So whatever we have to find, like I have told you, we can assume as the unknown variables here, two natural numbers we have to find. So we can assume the numbers let the numbers be x and y. Let the numbers be x and y because the numbers are two numbers. So their difference. Difference means subtraction. Difference means subtraction. So according to the first information, their difference is 4. So I'm just assuming like x is greater. So that you can assume from your side because one of the numbers should be greater, then only difference will be positive. Because see, if I do 2 minus 1, so that is 1. If I do 1 minus 2, then difference will be negative 2. So from greater number, I am just doing the subtraction. So that's why x, I have just assumed that x is greater. So x minus y is equals to 4. It's given difference of two natural numbers is 4. And the difference of the reciprocals. So difference of the reciprocals. So difference of the reciprocal, you can see it is x by 1 and y by 1. So what will be the reciprocal? Reciprocal is 1 by x and 1 by y. So interchanging of numerator and denominator. So the difference of the reciprocals is 1 by 8. Now you can see here, just remember if I know this thing, this concept we have to apply here. I know that 6 is uh, simple number I'll take. I know 5 is greater than 2. I know 5 is greater than 2. But always remember this thing whenever I do their reciprocal. Whenever I do their reciprocal, so it will become 1 by 5 and it will become 1 by 2. So this inequality will become opposite. So if 5 is greater than 2, then 1 by 5 will be less than. You can check also. So this will become zero point 0.2 and this is zero point 0.5. And zero point 0.2 we know it is less than 0.5. So just remember if a number is greater than any number, like here I have given you example, if a number is greater than any other number, like 5 is greater than 2, then its reciprocal will become smaller than the other numbers reciprocal. So I have shown you also with the example. So same concept here will apply. We know x is greater. We know x is greater, so that means here I have clearly written if x is greater than 1 by x will be less than 1 by y. So this concept you have to apply because the question is of difference. The question is of difference. So difference means any time the I cannot take risk with sign because 5 minus 2 is not equals to 2 minus 5. 5 minus 2 is 3 and this is equals to negative 3. So that's why while writing difference we have to write the bigger number at the starting. So this is my first equation. Second equation when I am writing the difference of the reciprocal. So here I know 1 by y is greater. So I will write like this 1 by y minus 1 by x is equals to 1 by 8. is whenever difference is positive, that means greater number is written first. So here now greater number is 1 by 5. Yes, so 1 by y minus 1 by x we have to write because of the this concept. If here anyone has any doubt, you can just tell me. See, x is greater than y. If x is greater than y, so in first I have just written x minus y because difference is positive. So that's why from greater number, this number I have subtracted. But since now 1 by y is greater, so that's why I have written 1 by y minus 1 by x. Now we can just simplify as we have done this type of question earlier also. Let's find the value of x from first equation. So if we find the value of x from first equation, so y I'll just shift to other side. So x value what I'll get? Y plus 4 minus y, when we shift to other side it will become plus y. Now here we can just substitute the value. So 1 by y as it is minus 1 by x. X value is what? Y plus 4. The value of x is y plus 4. From here we got is equals to 1 by 8. Now two fractions they are getting subtracted. So again we have to make denominator same by taking LCM. So same concept. This we can multiply denominator with denominator we can multiply. So y into y plus 4 and numerator we can do cross multiplication. So 1 into y plus 4 is y plus 4 only minus 1 into y is y is equals to 1 by 8 is equals to 1 by 8. Now here plus y and minus y will get cancelled. So what I am left with 4 by this we can multiply here. Y into y is y square. Y into y is y square. Then y into 4 is 4y plus 4y is equals to 1 by 8. Now both the sides 1 fraction we can just do cross multiplication. So 4 into 8 4 into 8 and other side with 1 if we multiply anything answer will be same only. So 1 into y square plus 4y is equals to y square plus 4y. So here I have got now 32. 32 is equals to y square plus 4y. Let's shift 32 to other side. So y square plus 4y is already positive. So I am just shifting because square term I need positive. So that's why this I am shifting to other side. So minus 32 is equals to 0. I have got the required quadratic equation. Y square plus 4y minus 32. This is the required quadratic equation. Now we can just simplify by splitting the middle term. So what are the factors? Yes, so what are the factors? Shreyasi has given the answer. But tell me factors so that we can just simplify. Shiva Shankar has also given the answer. Factors you tell me. We can just solve this one. So x square plus 4y minus 32 is equals to 0 minus 4 and plus 8. X square minus 4y plus 8y minus 32 is equals to 0. So this is one pair, this is one pair. So this is y square. So y I am taking common. Y into y minus 4 plus 8 we can take common. Y minus 4 is equals to 0. So y plus 8 into y minus 4 is equals to 0. So y is equals to minus 8 or y is equals to plus 4 we will get from here. So y is equals to minus 8 or y is equals to plus 4 we will get because these are natural numbers. So natural number cannot be negative. So y is equals to negative 8 we cannot take. So y is equals to 4. The value of y is equals to 4 because negative value of x we cannot take here. So y's value we have found as 4. We know x is equals to what? Here I have written x is equals to y plus 4. Y's value is 4, so 4 plus 4 is equals to 8. So the two numbers are x and y. So that means the two numbers are 8 and 4. The required numbers are 8 and 4. Let's do next question now. Next question you can see. Find two consecutive odd integers whose product is 195. So consecutive odd integers we have to find whose product is 195. Consecutive means what? Meaning of consecutive. Consecutive means the numbers which are next to each other. Like say 1, 2. 1, 2 are consecutive numbers. Or these are two negative numbers. 1, 2, 3. These are three negative numbers. If I have any other number, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6 are also consecutive numbers. Yes, the numbers which are next to each other, then the following numbers are also consecutive numbers. So these are the consecutive numbers like 10, 11, these are consecutive numbers, 20, 21, these are consecutive numbers. Now whenever we have to assume consecutive numbers, so how we can assume? See here it says consecutive odd integers, consecutive odd. So I have just given the example of consecutive natural numbers. So if I have to say consecutive odd. So this will be like 3, 5, because the next odd number to 3 is 5, and 3, 5, then after 5, 7, then 9. This is the pattern of odd numbers. So there is a difference of 2, 2 you can see when we are talking about odd numbers, and same with even numbers also. So consecutive odd numbers. So that's why whenever we are assuming, how to assume. So here you can see if I see the following number. So following number is what? 3 plus 2. If I again see the following number, it is 5 plus 2. If I see again the following number, it is 7 plus 2. So these are the numbers, yes. So common 2 is there. So that's why whenever we are assuming consecutive odd integers. So this is specially I am telling for odd integers because in the question it says odd integers. If it is normal consecutive then we don't have. So normal consecutive we can simply assume x plus 1 like that. Because see 1 plus 1 we have to do. But in case of odd, how we will assume? In case of odd numbers 2 is getting added. In yes, so 2 is getting added. So that's why we will assume the numbers that way only, x and x plus 2, because two consecutive numbers are there. So two let two consecutive odd integers be x and x plus 2. Why I have written x plus 2? I have already explained you, because in case of consecutive odd numbers there was a difference of 2. So that's why if one number is 3, another number is 3 plus 2. So that's why if one number is x, the next number is x plus 2. So this is consecutive odd numbers. So their product is 195. Product means multiplication. So no, simply we can write x into x plus 2 is equals to 195. So we can just multiply. This question was very simple. Only the logic you had to apply when you are assuming the number. So directly you cannot assume as x. One is x, the other is x plus 2. Product means they are multiplication. So we just multiplied the two assumed numbers. So which is x square plus 2x is equals to 195. Now 195 let's shift to this side. So x square plus 2x plus 195, when is shifting to other side it will become negative 195. So this is the required quadratic equation. This is the required quadratic equation. Yes, so now we just have to solve it like normally we do by splitting the middle term. So product is minus 195, middle term is 2. The numbers are, so what are the factors? Factors you can tell me. So Sanjay has given the numbers also. So x square minus 13x plus 15 minus 195. So this is one pair, this is one pair. So x I'm taking out common, x minus 13 plus 15 I am taking out common, x minus 13. So x plus 15 and x minus 13 is equals to 0. So from here we'll get the value of x. X is equals to negative 15 or x is equals to 13. So because we are talking about here in about integers, yes, so integers both are possible. Integers means positive as well as negative. So that's why both the values are acceptable, because we are not talking here about whole numbers or natural numbers. We are talking about integers. So integer can be positive as well as negative, and both we have got odd only. So both the value of x we have got odd only. So for both the values, let's find the value of x plus 2 also. For this value, x plus 2 minus 15 plus 2. So this is minus 13. When x value is equals to, when the value of x we are taking minus 15, so the required consecutive odd integers are negative 15 and negative 13. Let's find for the other value. When x is equals to positive 13, then x plus 2 is what? X plus 2 is 13 plus 2, which is equals to 15. When the value of x is 13, the required two numbers are 13 and 15. So both the possibilities you have to write. Why you have to write? Because always you have to see the question. The question says consecutive odd numbers. So both are consecutive odd numbers only, odd integers. So integers are both positive as well as negative. So that's why both the options are acceptable here. Let's do next question. Question number 7. So this is also based on the consecutive numbers only. So this is also based on the consecutive numbers. Question number 7. So what is given to us? The product of two consecutive natural numbers, which are multiples of 3. So multiples of 3. Now in the previous question, the consecutive numbers were which type of numbers? So consecutive numbers were consecutive numbers were odd numbers in the previous question. Okay, so in this one, so tell me how we will assume the numbers. How we will assume the numbers. Yes, in the previous question, the numbers were consecutive odd integers. Now the numbers are consecutive natural numbers. Consecutive natural numbers. So consecutive numbers you already know. So how we will assume the numbers? So what will be the assumption at the starting? Yes, x and x plus 3. Because I have mentioned consecutive natural numbers, multiples of 3. Multiples of 3. So first of all, you can write the numbers in the number form for your understanding. So multiple of 3, how they will look like? 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, like this. So if first number is 3, next number is 3 plus 3. Next number is again 6 plus 3. Again the next number is that previous number plus 3. So 3 is getting added whenever we are talking about multiples of 3. Yes, so that's why Anika, Jayashri, Sanika and Tarun has given the answer. So numbers we can assume because they are consecutive multiple of 3. Let the now natural numbers only. Numbers let the numbers be x and x plus 3, because these are consecutive natural numbers which are multiples of 3. So that's why we have assumed numbers like this. So their product is given to us. Product means multiplication again. So multiplication of x and x plus 3 we have to do, and this is equals to I am writing 810. So numbers we have to find. So we can just multiply x into x is x square. 3 into x is 3x, which is equals to 810. This will shift to this side because we have to convert our equation into standard form. So x square plus 3x minus 810. This is equals to 0, which is the required quadratic equation. So quadratic equation now we can simplify. Yes. So after the simplification, can anyone tell me the factors? Can anyone tell me the factors? Yes, even Diveshri has written the equation. Factors. Factors are 30 and negative 27. So x square plus 30. So my plus 3x I am just splitting as plus 30x minus 27x minus 810 as it is. So this is one pair, this is one pair. So here x I am taking out common. So x plus 30 and negative 27 we can take out common. So we'll get x plus 30. So minus is whenever outside the bracket you have to change the sign whenever we are writing bracket or removing bracket. So x plus 30 into x minus 27 is equals to 0. Now here from here x value will get x is equals to negative 30 or x is equals to positive 27. So now it's clearly mentioned natural numbers. So natural numbers. So minus 30 is not a natural number. Negative number is not a negative. It's not a natural number. So only one value of x is acceptable. That is 27. If one number is 27, what will be the other number? Other number is x plus 3. See, two numbers at the starting itself we have assumed one number is x, another number is x plus 3. So then x plus 3 is equals to 30. So 27 and 30 are the required numbers. 27 and 30 are the required numbers. Let's just do one last question. At least equation will form and then equation you can solve yourself. One last question. So eighth question. The sum of squares of two positive integers is 208. Sum of squares of two positive integers. So two positive integers, it's there. It's mentioned integers are there. How many integers are there? Two integers are there. Sum of the squares. So first of all, numbers we have to assume because two positive integers are there. So we can assume. Let the numbers be x and y because two positive integers are there. So normally like in previous questions we have done same way we can do. We don't have to these are not consecutive numbers or anything else. So simply we can assume one of the number as x and the other number as y. So what is given to us? Sum of the squares. Sum of the squares. Sum means what? Addition. Square means the whole square. So first according to the first line I can write x square plus y square. X square plus y square is equals to, yes, Anika has given the answer, x square plus y square is equals to 208. So according to the first, so I'll just mark it as first equation. The square of the larger, So simply we can assume here also because one number, if two numbers are there, it's understood one number will be greater, the other one will be smaller. So I'm just assuming x as a greater number, x is greater than y. The square of the larger means what? X square, because larger number is x. Square of the larger is means equals to 18 times. 18 times means what? 18 times means multiplication times the smaller number. Smaller number is y. So x square, square of the larger means x square is equals to 18 into y. So which we can simply write as 18y. Find the numbers. So x square's value we have got. I'm just marking it as equation number 2. Say in equation 1 I have x square. So what we can do? So this value of x square we can just substitute it in equation 1 because a quadratic equation we need in one variable only. So substitute x square's value in equation 1. I'm just substituting. So what is the equation 1? X square plus y square is equals to 208. So what is the value of x square? So at this place I'm just going to write as 18y plus y square. So this 208 let's shift to other side because all the terms should be on this side. So it is minus 208. It's equals to 0. So I just rearrange it. So x square plus 18y, because according to the standard form we have to write, standard form is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So y square plus 18y minus 208 is equals to 0. So this is the required quadratic equation. Yes, this is the required quadratic equation, y square plus 18y minus 208. Now we can just solve it. So what are the factors? What are the factors? You can tell me the factors. I hope some of you have already solved the numbers also. Tarun has given the answer. Okay, that was a previous question. Okay. Can anyone tell me the factors? Factors of splitting the middle term? So product is here. Product of first and last is minus 208 and middle term is 18. So what are the factors? It's already 6 o'clock. Tell me the factors fast. Minus 26 minus 8. 26 and 8 are minus. So y square plus 26. Y square plus 26 x 26y minus 8y minus 208 is equals to 0. So this is one pair, this is another pair. Y I am taking common. So y plus 26 minus 8 I am taking common. Y plus 26 is equals to 0. So y minus 8 to y plus 26 is equals to 0. So y's value from here will get y is equals to 8 or y is equals to minus 26. So clearly it is mentioned two positive integer, that means minus value we will not accept here. So y is equals to 8 is the required answer. Y is equals to 8. See, now we have just found the value one of the numbers. So we have assumed the numbers as x and y. So y is equals to 8. Let's find the value of x also. How to find the value of x? See, we know x square's value. Here you can see x square is equals to 18y. So this part we will use now. We'll make use of this thing and we'll find the value of x. We know x square from equation 2. From second we know x square is equals to 18y. So 18y means 18 into 8. So what is 18 into 8? 8 into 8, 64. So 18 into 4 is 144. So x square is equals to 144 square. When we shift to other side, it will become root. So root 144. So root is plus minus again, but only positive value we will consider because it's mentioned positive. So x is equals to 12. Square root of 144 is equals to 12. So y is equals to 8 and x is equals to 12 are the required numbers. So here till here we have completed 8 questions. So most of the questions were really easy today and the numbers were based on only on the numbers, not only any other concept, like I have told you some other concepts also at the starting of this session. So those we will be discussing in the next two classes. Is anyone has any doubt? You can tell me. We all understood? If anyone has any doubt, you can just tell me, or else you can start leaving. Just you can type your names. I just want to see all were there in the class. Okay, no doubts, Rakshit, Shivashankar. Okay, no doubt. You can just type your names. Thank you so much for attending the class today. The strength was good. I was happy and the interactions were also good. So thank you for attending the class. I'll see you in my next class.